what better way to start a combo video than the famous Walking Dead? What do you think, gentlemen?
I'm a star. You see me? I'm on the side of the game.
Where? Let me see. Where are you?
Right there.
That is you, isn't it?
Do we not look alike?
I don't know. What do you think? Let's look at that lad. I think it could be you, young man. This is a Walking Dead Premium, which has the same playfield layout as the LE, but different artwork and no signed name on it. I think we need to get this set up quicker though, gentlemen. Set it up now! Look at this beautiful game! The Premium. It's beautiful. Yes, we had an LE before. The Premium is identical in every way except for two things. Number one, the artwork package. This is green, see? Put the side on that, Johnson. Walk around, please. What a great game. AMC must be thrilled with this game. Thrilled with this piece of equipment. And secondly, is that there's no certificate. It's not a numbered edition, meaning they can make any amount they want. Where the limited edition is restricted to 600 units. I don't know how many they made. I can tell you, we did have to update it with the latest code. It's so easy, anybody can do it. You've already seen how easy. In the back, all that you do is flip switch 8. It's on the top, this little blue switch. See that bulb's in your way, young man. Jonathan is filming.
Bonk.
And then you plug in this, and the game takes over. And all you do is tell it you want to load in the new code. Of course, you've got to load the code into your stick. The code, I think, was like 85 megabytes. The problem is it took about 2 hours.
Bonk. Who's got time for that?
I'm going to have to write a stern letter to Stern. A stern letter to Stern. I'm just kidding. How easy can it be? You don't have to pay for the code. It's free. It's right online. And a baby could do it. Do you see, I didn't say a child could do it this time. I said a baby. So I'm not going to use the Star Trek clip. Look at his face. He's completely, totally oblivious to my jokes!
Walking Dead?
To my jokes! To my jokes! Anyway, wrap this up. The guy is having a stroke. What's the matter?
Oh, is he all right? He's having a stroke.
See, I got that clip in. No, he's all excited about getting his new game. He is going to be so happy with this. Listen, we have an extensive, really good video. It took me hours. That shows you all the differences between the LE and the Premium and the Pro, the cheapest one that they sell. Why you should get a Premium as opposed. And a couple things. If you got your crossbow shot, that's not on the Pro edition. You got this extra RAM that pulls it over here, okay? You've got this one here. Okay, you've got the monster under there. Oh, by the way, we put the extra piece of mylar here. You really can't see it, but we've doubled up the mylar here. So when this flops down, there'll be no cuts. We use a heavy grade mylar we buy from Amusement Emporium in Chicago. It's the best mylar. We've been using it for 30 years. It's the best. It's the thickest mylar, and it's not expensive. We always buy like 30 feet at a time. 30 foot times, I think it's 3 foot wide. Amusement Emporium in Chicago. Anyway, I think we're ready.
At lunchtime?
Time at lunchtime.
I'm hungry.
Glenn! Scary.
Because this is a combo video, I think it's time we go back and look at Demo Man. Somebody wants us to buy somebody suggests we buy fans, quiet fans. I said, yeah, I'll put that on the top of my list. All right, we have more games to show you here. We have more games to show you. This Demolition Man. Gosh, Frank, these are going out the door fast, aren't they? This is a beauty. This one's entirely lit with super bright LEDs. And we did something extra on here. We've added our light-o-matic buttons. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
Gorgeous.
Frank, I have to edit that word out.
Oh, poor baby.
I can't have. The families watch this. Anyway, we did get a new car from Walmart.
Spared no expense.
It was no expense. Yes, the bottom car, the wheels, the axles, everything breaks on it because, of course, the ball strikes it so hard and it busts. But the top card is original in perfect order. My Jason has lit the whole back. This was never lit. See how nice that is? For the blind viewers. And then, of course, in the back here, we have extra lighting. Look at how dynamic this looks. Beautiful. That's right. And we have several Demolition Man videos already up. And we have all the funny jokes about the shells, the 3 shells. Oh, Jesus, God. It's too bright. But you know, with the glass in it, it dulls it down, it makes it just right. Just right. Okay, we have our lithium battery over here, as you can see. We have our capacitor here that's been changed, and our high bridges are new capacitors here, and we've also reheated all the boards, including this one. This is the oops, we ran out of coil transistors board. So this allowed 8 more coils to be used. And you also see that in Star Trek Next Generation. Judge Dredd has it, I think, Frank, right? A number of other games. So it's a very nice thing to have. Very handy to have. Look at the artwork. We did buy brand new side art for this machine. You notice the side head for the head. It was too scratched up. It wasn't discolored, but it was too scratchy. So we had Stephen install new side art, but it touched up the rest of the cabinet to where it was absolutely extraordinary. Now, on this game, you can use the flipper buttons, the light-o-matics, to launch the ball. Actually, you can't. You have to push this button to launch it, or this. So you use the flipper buttons, that launches the ball. But at any time, you can switch back mid-game and start using this. What a clever idea. You see how fast this plays with the rebuilt flippers? The flippers are like new. All new parts on our flippers. Only the best for our customers. Right, Dorian? That boy. Anyway, look, a pair of donkey dongs side by side, juniors. Actually, that's going to be a double donkey because that's a regular one. I'm jumping ahead of myself, aren't I, Frank? Beautiful, beautiful piece of equipment. This man has been waiting. He said, please send the video as soon as possible. We have the red sleeves here. Okay, he's put the purple in the corner where the red can is. Really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. Oh, we're ready for claw. Why don't we do the claw real quick, Frank? Here we go. Here we go. Now, claw can be controlled with your same flipper buttons. Now here I need all 5. And then you hit the button to drop it.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Isn't that nice? Now, you have to take the whole claw apart and reheat all the optics, or you are looking at a nightmare in action. He's got the freezes all blue, bright blue, to color coordinate with freeze. Beautiful, Frank. Oh boy. I think our guy's going to be very happy. Look, over here. He didn't put the glass in. Chris! They want me to do everything. This is an extraordinary looking, look at this finish on this. High gloss playfield. I have to do everything, don't I, Frank? Williams Shuffle In. Gosh, Frank, we are selling shuffle alleys a go-go. There we go. Oh, I'm exhausted. I
Take the
know
glass
you're
back
waiting,
out
you're
so you
waiting,
can
they're
show the
waiting, they're
boards.
waiting, they're waiting. Here, now look. This program's at the start.
Hey, stranger.
And look at that field. Oh my God. Now they've taken the wax off of it. It would have been nice if you cleaned off the remains of cleaning it. We're shipping this a long distance. Chicago, it's not going far. Just halfway across the country. Jonathan builds a custom pallet for every shuffle hour. Nobody does that, do they? Just us. We deliver it in a pallet so it arrives undamaged and in great shape. Look at that puck move. Now this is our used, we're going to give him this. Where's the, there it is. Little Chris. Is little Chris hiding back there, Jonathan? That's what I thought. There he is, there's that lad. Now look, we always give you a solder pencil and solder with everything in case you have to solder a wire. There's our new can of wax, our bolts, and fuses, and there's the new puck. There we go. So this is ready to go. Look at the side art real quick, Frank, while I open this up because we got to keep these videos moving. Look, beautiful. Stephen has taken his extra close attention to detail. The boys have done the electronics. Notice we put a sticker on all of our boards so we know when it's been serviced. That really is a big help. A lot of people, when they buy games and they see the TNT sticker on it, they know the game's been done right. They know that all these connectors have been reheated. You can't just reheat one or two, you gotta reheat them all. As you've heard me say 1,000 times, all the capacitors here are brand new. You can't just change one, you gotta change them all. It's 30 years old, come on, let's change them. You gotta reheat on the newer shuffles. And also the pinball machines. They use these little 555 lamp sockets that have the little pins that stick up. Ice cold. You gotta reheat them, and you gotta reheat these. When you rock them, the lights go on and off, on and off. It won't happen again. This guy is getting this game. We'll have to do nothing on this machine for years. We have that button battery in there. He is safe forever. Boys, this is ready. Now come back here, Frank, real quick. One last thing. When you take the games apart, this is the interconnect cable that's also reheated. The boys have marked this so the guys will know how to put all the ground lugs in, the ground screws. And an actual pinball rubber is what keeps all the wires in the groove. That is actually factory, the pinball rubber. They have multiple uses, don't they? Jonathan, you better not give me any lip. Look, track and field, that's coming. And so is Christmas. Look, that's also going out with this off-road. Street Fighter 2, one of the nicest Street Fighters on the earth. Another Maverick is going out. Monopoly is going out. Tales from the Crypt. What's close? Laser Bowl was just ordered. Look, that Zaxxon, 400 bucks. It works, plays fine, nothing wrong with it. $400 if somebody wants to clean it up. It needs a lot of cleaning, a lot of cleaning. And over here, we are finishing up Stupid Service, or Secret Service, in digital stereo. Look, the LEDs are super bright. The ugly 44 bulbs are super dull. Nothing like this game. The whole machine is dynamic. And Dorian was working on a Rarity back here. Dorian, is this sort of ready? Very much. This is a touchdown pinball. Oh. I don't like bending over, Frank. This is a really neat single level game, touchdown by Gottlieb. It's the Skinny Head series. So we still have to do the cabinet, but playfield has now been done. Playfield looks gorgeous, especially with all the super bright LEDs. Well, Frank, let's move on to the next game. Yes. Guess who's filming? Dorian. He's leaving for college soon. Aren't you, Dorian? Swing the camera around. That's Dorian. College. Smart man.
I agree with him.
Peanut gallery. All right. My aquarium mug. I need to find a level surface to put this stand on.
Ball man.
See? Tales from the Crypt serves as a convenient coffee holder.
If we get it there, it's a present for the customer.
Well, listen. We have, this is rather interesting. We have a Donkey Kong Jr. overhaul we did for a man. That we did another game for him. He loved it. And we have a double Donkey Kong that is a sale going to another customer. So, what a great idea to put them side by side. Both have been repainted with Donkey Kong Jr. orange. The exact color, I think I told you this. It's great if you're a local store where they can keep your paint colors on file. So you can walk in there and say, I'd like to get my Donkey Kong Jr. orange. And then they'll make it right there, right? Is that how you go in there, Stephen?
Donkey Kong orange.
He goes with Donkey Kong Jr. orange, Donkey Kong blue, Miss
Donkey
Pac-Man
Kong in the
blue.
color, and that will go 1 or 2. Done.
You know, I'm never going to forgive him for throwing that thing at my head in last night's video.
2 seconds.
I told him 3 minutes. Now listen, young man, I can't cover all of these in that amount of time. Look. I'm not even going to play a game. You've all seen how this looks. New overlay, new sticker. We actually haven't latched this down. We have these all back so you can easily take them off and unplug them again. All the original plugs are in place. You can get stickers, decals, all kinds of things. His monitor glass, somebody had scratched their initials in it. We changed it. We got a really nice, good used one. It looks nice. Fluorescent bulb and the starter with screw-in starter. You know, all Nintendo games have to use a 100-watt fluorescent fixture. You can't put the one in from Lowe's, because if you do, the bulb won't start every time, because the transformer is putting 100 watts to the socket on the bottom, not 110 or 120. So you try to fix the original fixture, plus it keeps it original. And you know how we are with original. Look, T-Molding, tmolding.com makes this special width, white T-Molding, new artwork on the side, back here. Dorian actually, was this the one you did? Yes, Dorian put the new power supply in. He had a model of the other one next to here. So the power supplies are new. There's nothing wrong with the old power supply, but when we sell the game, we want it to hold up and last forever. Brand new power supply means you're going to get 20 to 30 years of no problems. All the capacitors on both chassis have been changed, including the amplifier. I've warned you before. If you take your amplifier out, these plugs are identical. If you plug them in backwards, that board will be unrepairable. It will blow up, and you will not be able to fix it. So you have to be careful when you take yours out. Now, this is a double Donkey Kong. Mike's Arcade, this wonderful man, can make any Donkey Kong Jr. board into a double Donkey Kong. I want to show you how they work. He cannot. It's very cheap. It's about $200, and for only $200, you can get the game to play both games at the same time. It's really a great idea. I have it on my double game at home. I have a Donkey Kong Cabaret, and I have a Junior board in it, because the Junior board has more memory capacity and can support both games. And it's easy to toggle through the two games. You just hold the 2 start buttons down. Now I'm on Donkey Kong. And we have this currently on Coin Op, but I think
there's a free play button.
Oh, there is one? Okay, good. But we are going to put it on free play for the customer. And I see the volume is off too.
And I see we're going on 4 minutes now.
Now listen, young man. I thought these were tested and ready to go.
Who did that?
I come back, I say, are they ready to go? Are they he plugged the fan in. Did you do that?
No, they automatically plug themselves back in after 3 minutes.
Do you hear this? Is this fan sound bothering you?
I need those Dyson bladeless fans. The ones
I'll
that
put
don't
it on my special order.
make- Yeah, along with
You
razors.
can't. You need a giant fan to run in here. The fans make a
Well,
world.
that one's whisper quiet.
That runs whisper quiet. Yes, actually, we should show this one. That fan
Blows all
is
the hot
on.
air on us.
That fan runs 365 days a year. How long ago did we put that in? 15 years ago? It only turns off at night when we turn off all the shop. See, that's rather interesting. You know, switches on the wall right there, there's 5 of them. They cut every socket, every possible outlet, everything off back here, except for the time clock outlet. Only that one outlet stays live. That way we know nobody left any soldering irons on. Anyway, let's finish because these boys are getting hysterical. We have both instruction panels here, instruction cards. We have Donkey Kong Jr. on one side, we have Donkey Kong Art on the other. I already mentioned we had the new light, but look, the beautiful double Donkey Kong marquees you can buy. Several people are selling them. And I'm exhausted. But guess what? This morning, I went to Daddypops Diner to check out the newspaper. Plus, of course, have my usual breakfast. And I've got some interesting news to report. Here we go.
Here's our time.
Here we are at Daddypops, and look, we got in cream of wheat with blueberries.
Oh,
Raisins.
oh,
Cinnamon.
wonderful.
Wait, that's brown sugar. I asked her for cinnamon.
He said no brown sugar.
Said no brown sugar.
That's the kind of help you get when there's a war
You don't
on.
think I'd eat anything unhealthy, do you?
That's correct.
Anyway,
Our Todd only eats
actually,
healthy.
I'll get back to the cinnamon.
Look at that with the blueberries.
I'll get back to yes. I'll get back to this. Why we're making the film, and of course, a toasted English muffin through the toaster.
Oh,
Look for the car.
now we're going to search the car, which
Yes.
is
And today
no
is
longer in the
Wednesday,
paper.
July 15th. Here's the car up. There's the Cadillac. Eldorado, it's there. And look, there is Destroy Centaur.
Oh, wow.
But wait a minute.
Kiss me.
It's not here.
The roller.
The roller.
It's gone.
Bob, what are we going to do?
It's
Michael,
only been in the paper for 6
7 years.
years.
7
huh?
years.
7 years.
Mike,
6, 7.
Mike,
Who's counting?
It's not in here. Uh-oh. This isn't good.
Now what?
Good. But what is good, I got my cinnamon.
He's got his cinnamon now,
You know what?
folks.
Maybe we should go back. Somebody must have seen our video at the roller
Look at that cinnamon.
and the YouTube videos, and then ordered it, and then somebody bought it.
That's probably true.
Is this going to end it, or should we keep coming
It's
back?
only been 7 years.
Filming the Cadillac and the.
Now we're going to see what Mike and Maggie had to say, who is so camera shy. She's such.
And you forgot, Maggie is in the witness protection.
Oh, that's right, she is. Yeah, for shooting her husband.
Here, come back here and we'll finish up with my car.
All right, we're back here with the.
Card. By the way, this is Bob's first time filming with a camera.
Oh yeah, you could tell by the nervous and jerky.
Isn't this great? Now look.
Look at this. We got raisins. We got blueberries.
Now we call them
Cinnamon.
blueberries.
Oh,
See, when you make a stew, you can get it really high. Now, doesn't that look good?
this is exciting.
A few more raisins for good measure.
More raisins.
And we'll bid you adieu.
Oh.
Thanks for watching today's edition.
Adios.
Good night. Now go away, you bother me.